So the next product we're going to talk about is the fixed annuity. And in the fixed annuity, the key word with fixed annuity is bank CD. All right, so you have a fixed annuity, and I'll abbreviate the word annuity so you have to watch it, write that on my board here. And the key word here is CD, bank CD, all right? And really, the difference between the fixed annuity and bank CD is that the bank CD is offered through the insurance building and the fixed annuities offered through the insurance building, folks. It really does come down to that in a lot of ways. So what happens with the fixed annuity is this. You put, say, $100,000 with an insurance company. They're going to guarantee you a fixed rate of return for some period of time. All right? So you put in $100,000, and if the guaranteed rate's 5%, what that means is you'll get a 5% guaranteed rate of return for every single year you're in that program. And at the end of the 5-year period, you will get all of your money back and will have gotten all of your interest payments. That really is a lot like a bank CD if you think about it, all right? So a lot of people get scared of these because they hear of these things called surrender charges. They say, hey, Ryan, you know, if I take all my money out, I pay a surrender charge. And that is true, folks. You would pay a surrender charge on a fixed annuity. It can be anywhere from 5 to 7% and even less in some cases. All right, but there are surrender charges on there. So, you know, don't put your money in a 5-year fixed annuity if you're going to need the money to buy a house in 2.5 years. That doesn't make any sense because you would incur those charges. What's interesting, though, is a lot of times fixed annuities will pay a higher rate of return than bank CDs, which in some cases is happening right now, by the way. Another reason why people don't buy these is they feel like there's like ongoing fees. So remember, in part 1 of the video, we talked about variable annuities and we talked about ongoing fees. There are no fees inside of a fixed annuity. It's a very straight program, very, very easy to understand. And do not get surrender charges, meaning you're going to get all the money out at one time, confused with fees, because there are no fees in this program. Now, one of the cool things about a fixed annuity versus a bank CD is if you buy a 3-year bank CD, for instance, there's no liquidity. You cannot access your money without paying some type of penalty, usually about 6 months to 12 months interest, depending on the bank and CD product. But you cannot access your money without some type of penalty. One of the nice things about a fixed annuity is most of them will allow you to take out your interest every single year. So that's pretty cool. And in some cases, you can take out 10% of your total account value every single year. Now, that's a basic comparison of a fixed annuity versus a bank CD. And the reality is, folks, if you had a 5-year bank CD versus a 5-year fixed annuity, and the bank CD paid 3% and the fixed annuity paid 5%, you'd be far better off going with the fixed annuity over the bank CD because of the higher rate of return. And one more thing, we're talking about money that's not retirement account money, outside retirement accounts like bank money. The fixed annuity actually grows tax deferred during the term of the hold period. And you only pay tax on the amount of money you take out, and you have the ability to roll the entire value over to a new annuity and kind of keep going with that tax deferral if you want to. So a lot of great benefits, but so many people go, you know, Ken Fisher hates annuities. I should too, because Ken Fisher hates them. The reality is, folks, a fixed annuity can be a great tool for the right situation. They're shorter term in some cases, 3 years, 5 years, 7 years. If you go 3 years, you get a lower rate of return. If you go 5 years right now, you might get 5%. If you go out 7 years, you may even get a higher rate of return. Understand that you do have access to your money during the term of the annuity. But if you want to go and get all your money out at one time, you would pay a penalty to get out. And that penalty decreases every single year. Maybe it starts out at 5% the first year, 4% the second year, 3, 2, 1, 0 at the end of the 5th year. Oh, one more thing. I hear this one too. You know, kind of like an immediate annuity. Right, if I die, the insurance company keeps my money. That does not happen in a fixed annuity. Whatever value you have, say if you die 2.5 years in, okay, whatever the value of the annuity is on the date your death certificate is stamped, passes to your beneficiaries, no questions asked. And one other benefit, like the tax deferral benefit of a fixed annuity versus a bank CD, is the fixed annuity is beneficiary designated, so it will also automatically avoid probate. So it can be a great product for the right person, somebody looking to save money and not take money at market risk, wants to use their interest every single year to live on without any penalty whatsoever. Can be a great program, folks. So that's a fixed annuity. I will tell you, I'm a fan of these in the right situation, and I think when Ken Fisher talks about how he hates annuities, he's certainly not talking about this one. Feel free to hit the like button down below, hit the subscribe button. We put out great content on the channel all the time. And if you got some comments down here, that you've got some questions on anything I set up here, or you want me to re-clarify something, write it down here in the comments and we'll absolutely reply. All right. So thanks so much for tuning in to the On the Money YouTube channel powered by Allied Wealth. Once again, give us a like down below, hit the subscribe button, and we'll keep posting new content. You'll get alerts when we do. Thanks so much.